Good morning and thank you for joining us here on Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham. Snow in the Cascade Mountains could be heading our way. So let's get outside to meteorologist Jeremy Legoo in the Outdoor Weather Center with more on what we can expect for this upcoming week. And Jeremy, can we expect to see any snow here in our region?
I think so. I think we have the chance of seeing some snow here in Spokane. I don't necessarily think it's going to happen today, and the reason is we're just going to be too warm. We're already near freezing, and as we've seen with recent storms, it's tough to get it when your temperatures are just a little bit too warm. 31 here in town, 26 in Coeur d'Alene, 30 in Sandpoint. Look what's going on with our temperatures out in central Washington, though. We're slightly above freezing, and that correlates to a push of moisture that's bumping temperatures up, but also bringing some snow. So as that arrives, you're going to pull down some of that cold from up above. And until 11 a.m., we've got a winter weather advisory in place for 1 to 3 inches of snow. That's north central Washington. And the reason there's an advisory is basically because Monday morning, it's about as big as impacts get when it comes to a storm. 1 inch on a Monday morning causes more damage than, say, 5 on a Wednesday afternoon. It's just kind of the way it works. It's just everybody kind of getting to work and already running a bit late, so you have an advisory. All right, we'll see a little bit of that moisture stream into the inland northwest by about the middle part of the day, but once again, most of that activity stays a little closer to the Cascades. We'll see that push of moisture move in after dark and long after I'm in bed tonight. But as that moisture works its way toward us, it says snow on the forecast model, but I'm here to tell you with our temperatures up near 40 degrees later on today, even as the sun goes down, they're not going to drop fast enough for that to be snow or accumulating snow. So what we likely get is rain later on today as our temperatures stay nice and warm. Notice we're still at near 40 by 7 p.m.
Happening today, jury deliberations continue for the Cheney man accused of killing his wife by medicating her ice cream. According to court documents, police believe David Pettis used prescription medications in a lethal amount to kill his wife. Prosecutors say he also took out a $150,000 life insurance policy on his wife just 3 days before her death in June of 2018. Then in 2019, Pettis pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. We are watching this case very closely, and we will let you know as soon as we hear about a verdict. It is time for your morning rush. More news in less time. Spokane police arrested a woman after she reportedly pointed a gun at a Spokane Transit Authority driver. The STA driver says the woman threatened the driver after demanding an apology, even though the two did not know each other. Then she walked to a bar where she confronted another random man and fired the gun towards his face. Fortunately, that man was not hurt. The woman is in jail for assault charges. Fred Meyer and QFC employees in the Portland area authorized a strike. Members of the union there voted to strike for alleged unfair labor practices, saying wages are not keeping up with the cost of living. In a statement from Fred Meyer, they called the vote misguided and premature. The grocery chain says the goal is to reach an agreement that provides solid compensation and benefits while keeping groceries affordable. There is no word yet on if the Spokane chapter plans to strike. Kootenai Health's COVID-19 vaccine requirement takes effect today. The hospital had planned to require all employees to be fully vaccinated by last week, but it pushed back to today. They will push forward with requiring employees to be vaccinated despite a federal court order pausing the mandate. Staff will have to be vaccinated or have an approved exemption. And that's a look at your morning rush. Several more cases of the COVID-19 Omicron variant have been detected here in Washington state, and across state lines, Omicron is officially in Idaho. The Central Health District confirmed the case is in a fully vaccinated person who recently traveled outside of the state. This comes at the same time as a surge in COVID cases, as well as a new push to get booster shots. Despite Omicron's arrival, the increase in cases is almost exclusively due to unvaccinated people catching the Delta variant at this point. The number of new cases jumped nearly 16% nationwide.
Early in vitro studies clearly indicate that boosters increase antibody titers against the Omicron variant. So if you're concerned about SARS-CoV-2 in general, and certainly about the Omicron variant, first get vaccinated, and then, when eligible, get boosted.
Pfizer says preliminary data shows a third dose of its vaccine can neutralize the Omicron variant. Pfizer's chief scientific officer also says with the third dose, antibody levels rise 25-fold and are similar to the two-dose booster that protected well against other strains like Delta. If you would like more information on where to find a vaccine or booster shots near you, you can text the word booster to the number 509-448-2000 and we'll send a link to your phone.
And now, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Juliana.
What an incredible evening. Spokane, stand up because you have a UFC champion, and what an upset it was. Juliana Pena winning the women's bantamweight title over Amanda Nunes in UFC 269. Now, the Spokane native is the first fighter to hold the title since July of 2016 when Nunes first took the title from Miesha Tate. The win is a major upset as sports betting odds had Pena's chances to win at plus 650, marking the second biggest women's title fight upset in UFC history behind Holly Holm's upset of Ronda Rousey.
You know, I've been in this camp for so long, and it's been a tough road to get here. I've been calling for this fight since UFC 200, so for it to finally be here, that's over 5 years in the making. I'm just glad that, you know, it's over and done with, number one. Number two, I was cool. I was calm. I was collected. I was cool as a cucumber, and I definitely think that made for a easy second fight camp, easy fight week, and a easy walkout.
And of course, with this major win, there were some incredible reactions from everyone, from the commentators to Pena's team, all celebrating this huge win. And of course, Juliana gave Spokane a shout out. You can see her hugging her trainer, Rick Little, there, who owns a gym right here in Spokane.
Identity, solidarity, they bring unity within our communities.
And a long-standing Native American tradition ensures their culture's colors shine for generations to come.
And the one takeaway in the world of weather, well, it's going to be an active weather week. Today, the chance of rain if you're in higher elevations, snow, but as we head through the next couple of days, I think we have a decent shot at getting some of that action here in town. Best one, overnight Wednesday into Thursday.
It's time for your wake-up call. So there's enough pressure, right, about buying presents for the family, but finding the perfect gag gift or Secret Santa gift might just carry a little bit more weight. Luckily, we're all here to help each other out, so we want to know, what is the best Secret Santa or white elephant gift you've ever received, or what would you recommend? So you drive the conversation on this show. We've received a lot of great comments already. Someone saying like a pancake maker. I tweeted in my pup socks that someone bought me with my dog's face on them. Text us your best gift to 509-448-2000 or use the hashtag #UpWithKrem on social media. But first, here's a live look outside. We say good morning to you, Inland Northwest. Happy Monday. Let us know where you're watching from. Grab a cup of coffee and join us for more Up with KREM.